So I always say, when you sit down to meditate, ask your guide for help. Help to quiet my mind. We're not meant to live this life alone. So even in those small things, how do I? Well, I say the first question, the first asking is, it's more of a telling. I like to just say, tell your guide to help you.
Right.
If you're having a lot of trouble getting your mind to stop thinking, well, that's a good segue to Jeshua. I think they have something to say. We do. So many times people come in and they say, I don't meditate, I don't meditate, I don't meditate. Jeshua, to speak now. We have all the time in the world to teach the world how to meditate, and we like what the world is doing with it. But one thing that they're not doing is they're not doing it right. And what is right, person by person by person? So we say 3 minutes at a time is what the whole world could do, because 3 minutes advances to 4, then advances to 5. Now, we never want anybody to meditate more than 10 or 15 minutes, because in that amount of time, the mind, the subconscious aspect of the mind, gets what they need to get. It's a lesson of the day, and that's the way we like to say it. Day after day after day, the mind will hold on to and grasp and read that message, absorb that message, and in 24 hours, it dissolves and it goes into the memory banks of the human person. So when you sit and meditate for that amount of time, day over day, over day, over day, then that lesson gets invigorated and becomes who you are. Otherwise, it just sits in the memory banks or on the back burner. 15 minutes is all people need to do. If you want to have a nice experience of relaxation, then there's many different techniques that you can do. But every once in a while, we like to bring people all the way back down to the true teaching of what meditation is. It's connecting with your guide so that you can be guided. It's connecting with your guide so you can be guided. Now, when you sit and you meditate for an hour or 2 or 3, and then you have some wonderful mind-blowing experience where you see all kinds of visions and you feel movement, or you feel all kinds of sensations, we say that's good, but you're not capitalizing on the moment. To capitalize on the moment, you need to shrink it down into very small increments, because if you're having those experiences, then you have the ability to connect with the spirit realm, relatives, guides, whoever it is that you're interested in talking to. If you have those longer experiences, the mind will never learn how to translate and interpret conversation that comes from the realm where we are speaking from. But if you do it in these small increments, then you will. And then over time, accuracy will come. Why accuracy? Well, because we could say, and we like to use this conversation a lot, and so we do couch the phrase, we thank you for the woman who is pink. But we say, we ask the mind, would you produce pink? Because it's a practice session that we do in meditation. Try this, try this, try this. Do a physical sensation, do a image, do a picture in the mind, show movement in the mind, show color in the mind, produce a voice in the mind, produce 2 voices in the mind, and we see what the mind is capable of. When a human being does long bouts of meditation, they experience a small portion of what their own specific mind is capable of. When they shrink it all the way down to very small increments of silent meditation, then their mind can be taught. And we're talking about the aspect of a subconscious mind. And everybody has it, and everybody has that aspect that can communicate and learn from the spirit realm. Why do we teach that? Well, because people are not being guided. They're being influenced by the world. Emotions is just one thing, but it's influence of the world, and people are far off of their given path. And we do say given path because everybody has identified that they wanted to become a person before they became one. And here you are, you're all people. Why are you here? Well, because some aspect of you decided to become a human being in this place that you call the world. And because you're here, there are some things that are built in, and many people are not getting those things accomplished. It's okay if you don't get them accomplished, but we always want you to have a better day along the way, because we want you to have a better day and we want you to manifest the things that you're wanting. But there are some things that that aspect of you that is still in the non-physical plane, there are things that they would like you to do as well. And all of them are good for your development as a person, for where you want to go as a person. They support and encourage and love you along the way. So it's not opposite of what you're wanting to manifest. You want to be an astronomer and they want you to be a librarian. It's not like that at all. It's, you might think that you can do something regionally, and we know that you can do it globally. Or you really, really want to do it globally, and we say, yes, but you need to do it regionally first and build up the confidence, and then confidence, and then confidence, and then. But if you can't hear us, then you feel driven. Then you're going by motivation, or you're going by pressure, society pressure, world pressure, internal pressure. And internal pressure creates problems. And then you have the physical body to deal with, or mannerisms, behaviors that are something that your life and your body has to deal with. When you are guided, we teach you how to remove energy blocks, how to connect with us so that you can have conversation with us, how to believe that we're real, how to use the power of positivity and combine the elements of the essential material so that you have a more pleasing life experience.